Hey everyone, I'm Megan.
And I'm Lou.
And this is Ad Center.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Welcome back, guys. This is our first episode of the semester, and of course, we're talking about Super Bowl ads.
So starting off, Megan, funny. We didn't see a lot of funny this year in the Super Bowl ads. What was the tone change?
There was like a lot of emotional. I think they were really trying to pull at the heartstrings.
But out of the funniest, what do you think?
Hands down, T-Mobile, Tim Tebow. Any of you guys remember that commercial? I thought it was hilarious.
I totally agree. Kind of lampooning himself, parody of Tim Tebow not being able to get a contract in the NFL, and applying that with a nice parallel of not being able to have a contract with T-Mobile.
Yeah, hopefully Tim Tebow can get a contract one day, but for now.
Try the Cleveland Browns. So my funniest definitely had to be TurboTax, and it was funny just because
TurboTax isn't funny, but let's hear it.
Nothing about taxes is good, and that's what they're kind of honing in on right there. The idea that no part of taxes is funny, so they kind of went in a completely different plot route, and then they bring it back randomly to taxes. I thought it was hysterical with the whole prom situation.
Alright, so another big trend we noticed this year was the rise of hashtags and use of social media.
What happened with JCPenney's?
Yeah, I actually noticed that JCPenney, they had an entire stunt that they pulled on Twitter where it looked like one of their social media managers was tweeting drunk, but it was actually a stunt that they pulled, real-time marketing. And there were a few comebacks from other brands that I thought were brilliant. There was Coors Light, as you can see, tweeted back at them, and Snickers also.
Alright, yeah. JCPenney's.
Are you gonna shop at JCPenney's now? Anyone? Alright guys, so we're gonna announce our favorite ads of the entire Super Bowl.
Oh, so what were yours?
So my favorite ad was the Budweiser commercial. I know that that's very cliche, everyone loved that ad, but I have to say I think they did a great job because I feel like brands really have a hard time finding a target and reaching the wide variety of people that watch a Super Bowl, and so they had to put a puppy in there because, I mean, who doesn't love puppies?
Yeah, can't fault them at all. That is like the cookie cutter way to get yourself success. I think it's a bit of a cop-out, but it was effective.
So, Lou, why did you like the Cheerios ad?
I love the Cheerios ad for a lot of different reasons, and I'll put the link below right here so you can go check out my podcast, why I loved it. I thought it was a really, really cool.
I thought it was cute.
Cute ad. Cute ad. I wouldn't use that word. You would use it, yeah. But. So the biggest flop award for me would have to go to SodaStream, and that's because they tried to go the old GoDaddy route and go sex appeal with Scarlett Johansson. I don't think it came off across as effective. Maybe not. Probably should have put a puppy in it. What do you think, Megan?
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you, but I'm going to have to disagree and say that with the sex appeal, I think H&M actually was successful with David Beckham. I personally like that ad, and I think that probably they hit 50% of their audience, the female side possibly. But yeah.
So you liked the David Beckham?
I actually did like the David Beckham ad. How can I not? I don't know.
How can you not?